Hello, entrepreneurs, designers, digital nomads, and business gurus. Welcome to Circle Demos, our regular cadence of demos that show you new products and new ways to think about old products. Just a second, I'm going to bring on our wonderful product folks, Claire Comfort and Gabe Williams, to talk to you about email campaigns. But first, I want to talk to you about the product we're using right now to broadcast to you and to interact with you. Couple of items I want to call out, ways that you can engage with today's content. You'll see that you're seeing me speak in the media player, and you'll also see next to me there are the slides that I've just highlighted. These are two windows that you can resize and format on your screen as you like. If you need them to be bigger, you can make them bigger. There's a couple of buttons above them to minimize and maximize them as you like. And as well as if you'd like to interact with us, there's the chat where some people are already introducing themselves. I see Michael is here. I see Sharon is here. I see Sarah is here. Some familiar faces and also some new ones as well. Dan, Renee, great to see everybody and so delighted to have you here. If you have any questions for us during the day, the best place to put those are in the Q&A box. And we will have a little Q&A at the end if there's time, but that's the best place to put your questions so that we can answer them in an order. And then also, if you have any reactions, if you like what you're hearing today, you can give us some love, you can give us a smiley, you can give us a little thumbs up or a celebration. It's always great for us to get that kind of interaction in addition to looking at what's in the chat. We will be mentioning some items of content, like some videos and some articles, and all of those links are going to be in the related content box. So there's a link to the last Circle Live where we were talking about copywriting and AI, sort of relevant to the copywriting conversation that we'll be talking about today in email campaigns, what the value of copywriting to you in building your audience and engaging your audience. And then, as always, we're trying to improve these demos all the time. So at any point during the presentation, you can take this survey. It also will be shown to you after the presentation as well, if you'd like to do that. Always a value to us. Well, you're not here to hear from me. You are here to hear from the experts in email campaigns. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to bring to the Circle stage Claire Comfort and Gabe Williams. Take it away, Claire and Gabe.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Claire, and I'm on Squarespace's product marketing team. And I'm here with Gabe.
Hey, everyone. Yep, I'm Gabe Williams. I'm the senior product manager of the campaigns team. Really excited to be chatting with you all today.
Yeah, so we both work on email campaigns, and now that it's part of Squarespace's Circle referral program, we wanted to give a quick overview of the product. So our hope is that this will help you build your own pitch decks to promote campaigns and the benefits of email marketing to your clients. So as you know, marketing is only one of the many jobs necessary to run a small business. So why do we think email marketing is worth your and your clients' time? Because email marketing is an impactful way for your clients to promote themselves. It's a high converting marketing channel. It allows for them to communicate directly with their most loyal customers. And most importantly, it extends their most powerful asset, their brand, which you may have helped them develop, directly into their audience's inbox. Email marketing puts your brand in front of your audience without them needing to seek you out. And Squarespace's email marketing solution is particularly well positioned to make it easy to extend your brand into the inbox because your products, your blog articles, your brand assets, they're all housed in one place. So meaning there's no need to navigate between accounts. Brand consistency and time saving is a benefit of our platform. So I'll show you what this looks like on Squarespace. So first, you can easily collect unlimited subscribers on your website. You can collect as many subscribers as possible for free, and then manage your subscribers in Profiles, our in-house CRM tool. Then you can get an email address with Google Workspace that matches your domain name, and you're ready to get started building a campaign with one of our email templates. We have new seasonal templates, which Gabe will show as well. Because everything is integrated, you can simply apply your site colors and your logo to your template and then pull in blog posts, products, discounts, and images from your image library. So now I will pass it to Gabe, who will give a demo of the full campaigns product.
All right. Thank you, Claire. All right. So before we hop into creating a campaign, I first wanted to highlight a relatively new feature on what we call our marketing dashboard. So the core feature we have is more analytics that can cover your client's audience. This is super, super important because the more they understand their subscribers, the better they can effectively communicate with them. So within this analytics section, we have 3 different tabs. We have the source tab, the breakdown tab, and we have the growth tab. First off, the source tab shows where your subscribers are coming from. So in this example, because I'm using a fake website, it only shows 1 subscriber. That's not going to be the case for your clients. They're going to see various sources for how website visitors are subscribed to their site. It may be through importing subscribers, subscribers joining a mailing list, through purchasing something, whatever it may be, they get to see where their subscribers are coming from, which is really important when thinking about how to position a campaign. Next is the breakdown tab. So we have here the clients will be able to see that are selling something on Squarespace, the different type of customers that they have already signed up on Squarespace. So they will be able to see their leads, their first-time customers, or their repeat customers. So a lead is a subscriber who has not made a purchase keyword yet. The first-time customers are subscribers who have made 1 purchase, and a repeat customer are subscribers who have made more than 1 purchase. And so this is really so your clients have a better idea of where their subscribers are in their journey with them. It's really important because it gives them an idea of who they should be engaging to drive more sales. The next tab is our growth tab. So the growth tab essentially gives clients a visual of the subscriber growth over time. The time span can be toggled to year to date, all time, or 1 year. And it's really important so clients can see how far they've come in growing their audience. And they can also identify certain trends, right? So if they just release a specific product or a new blog post, perhaps they'll see specific spikes. And that's really important to see where their audience is coming from. Now that we've talked about this new analytics section, let's hop into campaigns. The first thing I'll do is create a campaign. But before I do that, let me just go ahead and set the scene as to why we're creating a campaign, right? So imagine I'm an interior designer, maybe in another life, and I want to give my subscribers a discount to purchase one of my products that I've listed on Squarespace. It's springtime, right? So I want to use that theme since it's time for people to do spring cleaning and update their homes. That's going to be my campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and click this create button. And as you can see, there's a few different options here. There's really 2 different campaign types. We have the email blast type, which is a one-time email blast that can be sent immediately or scheduled to a group of subscribers. And then you also have an automation, which is an automated email sent when a subscriber either joins a mailing list or they purchase a product. Right now for this demo, we're just going to go into sending a blast. So I select blast, and immediately you see we're in our template store. So our template store is super impressive. It has over 70 different templates designed by our expert designers at Squarespace. And they're really meant to inspire and make it easier for clients to get started, right? They're going to be able to see all the things that they can do with our Squarespace templates. So I won't go through every single category of templates, but we do have them broken out by goals. So if a client wants to share an update to their subscribers, we have a category for that, right? If they want to promote a product or a class, we have a category for that. We essentially have a category for everything that one of your clients want to do. But we just hopped into the seasonal category, which is relatively new. As you can see, it's springtime, like I said. So it does have templates that are specific to the springtime. You can see the color palettes. The vibe is very spring. And I want to send a product. So this is looks like a good template. Let's use this. immediately, a really, really, really awesome feature that we have is the ability to apply site styles to a campaign, right? So in this example, I'm going to go ahead and insert my logo. I don't have to, upload a file or, find my file of my logo. No, it's already in Squarespace. So I'm just going to go ahead and import it directly into the template that I'm using. Same thing with the colors, right? So you can see here I have 6 different themes that are based off of the site colors. So it really makes it easy for our clients to be able to figure out what kind of style they want to apply to their email. Next, we have the discount section, which is a new feature that we have that makes it really easy for our clients to be able to add and create discounts all within the campaign's template experience. So as you can see here, it actually came initially with the gift guide 15 discount, but I want to use the discount that I've already created, which is spring. So I go ahead and select spring, and now you see that the spring discount is already applied to the discount section. And that just makes it easy because I don't have to remember the discount code. I don't have to remember when it's valid or the discount percentage off. It's all automatically applied there for me. Next, let's go ahead and add a product. So with Squarespace, we can actually import all the products that we have within our commerce store. So it could be a physical product, a digital product, a gift card, etc. That's all just going to be magically applied to this template. So once I select, boom. As you can see, I have my products designed. You can see the image, you can see the title, the description, even the link to the website automatically imported in there. I don't have to do much other work other than just styling it. So I can style it, update the image size, the layout, etc. The last thing that I want to do is add a blog post. So here I'm literally going to just add a blog post that already exists on the Squarespace website. It adds everything that's relevant to that blog post, right? The image, when it was published, the title, the description, and a link to the article. So just one thing to hone in on here is like there's many different things that we have within our campaigns experience that simplifies and makes it easier to use, especially for our beginner marketers and entrepreneurs out there. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and set up the email. So first, we have the subject and the email preview text. This template actually comes with a subject and email preview text already in there. So they can either keep it that way or they can edit it, but it's really just serves as a placeholder. Next, we're going to go ahead and select the recipients that will receive this email. So I have a foodie mailing list, but you can also see the different segments that we've automatically created for them. So you have a lead segment, the customer segment, the first-time customers, repeat customers, etc. So it makes it really easy to make sure that our clients are targeting their right audience. Next, I will go ahead and schedule. So I don't want to send out my email today. Today's Thursday. I'd rather send it out on Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that email to send out on Friday at 5 p.m. rather than sending it immediately. And then normally I would send myself a test. So you can go ahead and send yourself a test. But in this example, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. And I'm instead going to schedule that email to be sent. And there we go. So that's the steps that it takes to create a email blast. It's very, very simple, very easy to use. And that email specifically is scheduled to send on Friday. The other way to send or to set up an email is actually setting up an automated email, right? So automated emails are incredibly important because it allows clients to engage with the right subscribers at the right time. Typically these business owners are incredibly busy. So once they set it up and turn it on, they can continuously nurture and connect and engage their subscribers without having to think about their mailing list and continuously send out these email blasts. Some really great examples are sending a thank you email to first-time customers, or even sending a welcome email when a subscriber signs up for a mailing list. So let's say I want to create a welcome automation when a subscriber signs up for my mailing list. It's very, very easy to do, very similar to set up a blast. So as you can see, I made my selection. I'm now in the template store, and I can select the specific template I want to use. We'll go ahead and use that. I like this template. It's pretty simple, minimal. I'm going to go ahead and apply my site styles again. So I applied my logo. Let's use a different theme. All right, I like the black theme, and I think this is good. So after that, I'll just add my subject line. In this example, I'm actually going to add a mail merge tag. So just to personalize the email a little bit more. So I'm going to add my subscriber full name. And now the email is going to be, the subject line is going to be a little bit more personalized to the subscriber. Then I'm going to set up my automation and make sure that it's set up for the Foodies mailing list so that whenever a subscriber is added to the Foodies mailing list, they're going to receive this welcome email. And then we're just going to activate that automation. Very, very simple, to activate. Last but not least are the analytics. So we do offer analytics to be able to see how our clients are using the automation, or how the recipients are interacting with the automated emails. So you can see the delivered, opened, and clicked stats over a certain period of time. So you can see it by 30 days, monthly, and yearly. And then next we can see it on for blasts, right? So for blasts, the experience is a little bit different. You could see the number of emails or recipients that it was sent to, that it was delivered, opened, and clicked. You could also see the specific emails that clicked and opened the emails as well. And this is really important, just for making sure that our customers are able to see and have the best experience when looking at the performance of their campaigns. And so that's it for the demo. Again, we went through the audience analytics, creating a blast, creating an automation, and everything was really made to be as simple as possible for our customers and bring in what they've built in Squarespace into campaigns. Thank you.
This is fantastic. Gabe, could stop screen sharing as soon as you're able. We can have our lovely faces all on for a Q&A. And I do want to remind folks in the audience that Circle members save 20% on email campaign subscriptions, and as well as email campaigns are eligible for Circle referral payments. So you can get a lot of the information about getting started with email campaigns. A couple of resources are linked in the resource box, as well as Circle referral benefit payments and information on how to start receiving a little kickback for selling email campaign subscriptions to your community. But let's move on to some questions. We've got some really great questions popping into the Q&A box. Just a reminder, if you have a question, please put it in the Q&A box. It's the easiest way for me to see it. I'm going to start with this question here. Could we, let's see. We've got a question, Gabe, about the segments. Maybe would you be able to spend just a little more time talking about segments and some of the best practices for setting those up? If you need a second to set that up on your end to do a demo, totally fine. Or if you want to refer to a resource on that, just some questions about segments.
Yeah, is it referring? Do you know if it's about segments for automations, or is it for the blast, like the smart lists?
I think both. Actually, to the point about automations, we have a second question here about automations and how they work. Maybe the second question goes a little more specific. I can push this to the screen. So in addition to segments, I think how automations work, and stress that they don't work with manual imported lists. I want to find a lot of people speak about campaigns, are confused about why this doesn't work. So basically maybe talking about the way that segments work with automations together. I think covering both if possible. Maybe just spend about just a couple of minutes talking about that.
Yeah, sure. So segments, well, first I'll answer. Let me just take a look at this question, especially others have 100 at a time. and want as.
And I also linked a resource in our chat about profiles, panel, and segments that can be referenced later. Sorry, but this question is slightly different.
Yeah, okay, great. So yeah, this question is around automations and how they work with manual or imported lists. That's a great question. So that is something that we are actually actively looking into. We do know that, right now, automations are triggered off of a purchase event, or I mean, not speak so technically. It's an email gets sent if someone purchases something or if they sign up for a mailing list. Those are the only two. However, we are looking into further expanding and improving the automations that we offer, and that would include like different functionalities like manual or imported list. Something that we do have to think about though is just making sure that these imported lists and manually imported lists are clean, right? We want to make sure that our customers, not only for Squarespace best interest, but we're looking out for our customers' best interest, in that we don't want you to be spamming these customers, right? So we have to make sure that we have the proper things in place to ensure that. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see. So got a question here about the I'm gonna send this to the slide area. I have a legacy site. Is there a shortcut for creating a site style from this site?
Is there a shortcut? Even with a legacy site, you can create a site style. The experience does look a bit different. For example, you won't have the 6 different theme options, but you can still apply your site styles to the campaign, to the template.
Cool. And here's a fun one. I think one of the advantages of using campaigns over other options is the templates, all those beautiful templates you were showing. Just really briefly, could you discuss what's the process of designing them?
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's a pretty extensive process to a certain extent. I don't know if Claire, if you want to go into it or not, but there's a lot of different moving parts in terms of the content that we use, the images that we use, the specific designers that we work with to actually come up with the way that it looks, and then also making sure that it's able to be easily editable within the specific template. So I guess I did just outline the process.
Claire, you want to add some flavor to that?
Yeah, with some of our new seasonal templates or some of the pre-built templates, we've also been able to tap our own in-house CRM team to take a look over those, sort of give their best practices to those as well.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to add as well is that we have a lot of beautiful templates. I think I said over 70. One of the main things that we're really working on and continuing to improve is making sure that those specific templates meet our clients' goals. Because on Squarespace, there's so many different types of customers that exist, right? And so we want to make sure that we are hitting every single type of customer and making sure that, we're creating a template for them that can at least inspire them and get them started.
It's all about inspiration. I got one here about how campaigns integrate with member areas. Any plans to allow for automated emails within member areas? That would be super helpful.
Yes. So the integration with member areas it's not a formal integration, but it is something that we are looking into and improving. And more generally, just all of our products, we're planning to better improve our integration with it, right? So our physical products, digital products, member areas, and future products are going to be better integrated within campaigns, because we know that's something that's incredibly important and useful and helpful. So, yeah.
Got it. And I've got maybe a little more color into this question about segments. Basically, I think making changes to segments in the future. What's the best practice for creating segments and then making changes to them?
Yeah. So what you would want to do is go into profiles, and you can create filters using within our CRM, and then you could create the segments based on how your users or how your recipients are interacting with your campaigns, right? So you can actually see how, like, which customers are clicking on specific emails. You can see which ones are unsubscribing, which ones are just no longer actually clicking your or opening up your emails. And for those instances, I do recommend cleaning your list, quote unquote, cleaning your lists. But in terms of segmentation, it's really important to make sure that you're creating the right lists for yourself, and then collecting as much information as possible so that you can segment, right? That's really important. So you can segment by, recipients that have purchased a specific product, recipients who have done specific actions on the website, etc. But I think it really comes down to the specific goal, right? What is the goal that you have for your campaign? Do you want to sell more? Do you want to just nurture your audience? Do you want to schedule a meeting? Whatever it may be, figure out what that is, and then determine what is the audience that I want to target. From there, you should be able to segment that within our profiles or within the CRM.
Excellent. Thank you, Gabe. I think this question might be more of a Claire question. Great presentation. What are the different prices? Are prices dependent upon subscribers?
Sorry, wrong button. So it's not dependent on subscribers. So you can have unlimited subscribers, and our pricing plans. I can send over a screenshot of that. But basically, I'm going to do the annual. If you pay at an annual rate, you'll get a discounted monthly price. So our starter plan is $5 a month. Our core plan is $10 a month. And our pro plan is $24 a month, and the max is $48. So it's unlimited subscribers. Each plan has different number of campaigns per month. So the number of emails you can send, and then number of emails per month, which just means the number of recipients that can get an email. Our core plan is Core, Pro, and Max are the plans that offer email automation. So that's what Gabe was talking about, where if someone signs up for your mailing list and they automatically get an email, you would have to be on a core or above plan. But analytics, all of that are included in all the plans. So the automation, the number of emails per month and campaigns per month is what changes the pricing. So I would say if you're interested in automations, Core is a great place to start. We also offer 3 free campaigns. So if you have a customer who has a list, is interested in trying it out, they can get started for free. They can play around. They can send campaigns for free. And then, they could start with the starter plan and move up to the Core once they start thinking about automations.
Awesome. And we have time for just one more question, so I'm going to make it a big question. I think going back to segmenting, the fewest clicks for a subscriber, what's the best way to be segmented from an email? Do you have a link? You've linked them to a separate opt-in page for a different email list? Can they click a button in an email and have a tag added to their profile? Things like that.
Okay. What is the easiest way with the fewest clicks for a subscriber to be segmented from an email? The way that I'm understanding this question is about unsubscription, like unsubscribing from an email, which is just a click, but I doubt that's what the actual question is. Link them to a separate opt-in page. Yes. Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, you would have to link them to a separate opt-in page to get into a different email list. Can they click it? They cannot click a button in an email and have a tag added to their profile. But that is an interesting, that's an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. So just to answer that question, if you have multiple mailing lists, then yes, you do need to, drive your recipients to another landing page so that they can subscribe to that specific mailing list. I hope that answers your question.
Well, we are out of time for today. Thanks everybody for joining this demo. Thanks so much. Please give all of your digital claps to Claire and Gabe for leading this wonderful presentation today. I'll do a follow-up post in the forum. If you had a question that didn't get answered, I'll do my very best to answer it there. We hope you have a wonderful time exploring email campaigns, learning something new, and getting out there to build your audiences. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you.